Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to do a wee quick Fishroom update because there's been a lot going on, and also maybe a bit of an unboxing. This will be my first unboxing. I've ordered some plants and they've just arrived today. So yeah, let's get looking at them. Okay guys, so here it is. I've already pre-cut it just so it's easy to open for the purpose of the video. But yeah, let's open it up and see what we can see. Very well packed anyway. Hope you can see it okay. Oh yeah, it's a big, large water lettuce. This is a large floating plant. It's going to look amazing. I'm really impressed. Yeah, like it. And then lastly, you have this. I think this is some form of like Salvinia, I think that's how you call it. I'm not that great with plants, but this is just a small floating plant. But yeah, really impressed. Let's get them added to the tank and see what they look like. Okay guys, so there you have it. That's it in there. It's kind of like a makeshift area for it to sit in so it doesn't get blown all around the tank. This is a day later, but so far so good. It looks good. And from underneath, you know, well, here I don't know plants, but to me that looks healthy. I don't know. But for those of you who don't know, I have finally set up the big tank. Went down the hole, planted with angels, guppies, and stuff like that. I actually made this little slate wall myself. It's actually all glued together. It came out amazing. Guppies are just going mad. There's a wee algae wafer in there. Loads of bristlenose in there as well. Big meal up in there. The rocks are still on the wood, just hasn't really fully floated or fully sank yet. But this is looking really well. Really impressed with this. So yeah, that's that one. It's got the Fluval 3.0 plant light on it, so I'm just kind of playing around with the settings to try and get the best sort of settings for the plants that I have. If anyone has any tips or tricks on plants, leave them in the comment section below because I don't have a clue. Plants are not my strong point, but they look amazing, so I hope they work. As for the rest of the fish room, down below we've set these two up and I've got myself a little shrimp tank. These are all just wee cherry shrimp, just a bit of moss in there as well for the wee babies to hide in. And I don't know if you can look close enough, if you can see just there, that must be a day or two old. That is toady, so tiny. I actually got these off one of my friends, Brian. So hey Brian, if you're watching, thanks for all the fish and the shrimp. He started out with 6 shrimp and that was only a few months ago, and then I've counted at least 40 in there now. This tank is going to be a quarantine tank. Now I've had this all set up now for over a week now. I had a Thumbie West with Popeye. I was treating him, but last day of his treatment I came down and he was lying at the bottom dead. The Popeye was away, but I don't know. It's a mystery. I don't know if there's maybe an internal parasite or I don't know. I followed the instructions on the bottle, you know, adding X amount for how many litres it is, and do that once a day for 7 days, and then do your water changes. I done everything but what it says on the bottle, but obviously there was something else wasn't right. Yeah, so it was sad to lose him, but yeah, you have to learn from your mistakes, and hopefully if anything else happens in the future we can catch it and treat it properly. So yeah, that's that tank, looking amazing. Really happy. I bought myself there 5 wee angels. Now they're only small, they're about the size of a 50p. Bought 5 of them. There's 3, there's another one there. Oh, there's 2 in there, blended in. There's my Legos. But yeah, it's looking really crammed. There must be, I think we counted, I think it was 130 plus guppies, and then there was over 40 shrimp, and then there was platies, mollies, neons, bristlenose, wee loach there going mad. Don't know what he's doing. And also, do you see that? They also arrived. I'll go into more detail on them in just a minute. As for the fry tubs, I've had a bit of change of fortune. I'm doing actually really well with these ones at the minute. I don't know what the difference is. I've actually took a handful out, sold a handful there and gave a handful away. I don't know if I took out some that are maybe more aggressive than others, I don't know, but I've took a load out and I haven't been losing any recently. So really happy with that. As for this one with the hybrid OBs and the Travassis, they're looking amazing. Same again, no casualties in here, and they're all growing really well. Really impressed with these guys. So yeah, there's a sump looking as dirty as ever. But yeah, if you actually look really closely, just right there, just here, there's a tiny little baby in there. There's actually 2 of them in there. Oh, there he is there. See him? Just there. There's another one in there. I think it's class. They've obviously somebody in here spat, and they've come down through the sump or down through the tubes and have landed in here. So I'm just gonna let them. If they grow out in there, great. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them. This one here looks a wee bit cloudy at the minute. I've done a big water change and a big rescape on it the other day, so it's still just taking a bit of time to get the cloudiness out of it. But it's looking really well. Apart from that Thumby, everyone's doing great. Done a bit of rescape there, so it just means if any of the females do spit in here, like look at that one there. She's been holding now for at least 2 weeks. I would say if I can get a close up here maybe. She'll turn and open her mouth, that'd be great. Head open up. No, I just haven't done that. But yeah, she has got a mouthful. She's been holding now for a couple of weeks. Same with that one there. That's the Travassi. I'm just gonna let her spit in there, let them all spit in there and see what happens. I put the rocks in here. It gives the fry more of a chance of survival. Plus it looks a lot better. But yeah, really happy with this one at the minute. As for the rack, I've changed up everything. I have sold all the tanks and I've turned this into storage now. So starting from the top, I've got some wee DIY projects. I'm going to make a sponge filter, or like a sponge sort of bucket filter out of that. Wee fry tubs and stuff, my ring light, some testers. Also my good friend Josh has gave me a GoPro. So I'm in the process of learning how to use a GoPro because I've never used one before, and I think it might be easier. I could store more recording on it. But yeah, that's down the line. I will hopefully be changing over to that. Got some pictures of the family here. Just come down. You've got this one here. That's the wee boy at Clearly Aquatics in Bangor. That's their big koi pond. Some real beauties in there. Over here, it's just a wee bit of general storage. This is where I keep all my food, all my fertilizers, water purifiers, cleaners, all sorts of food and bloodworms and all that jazz. Keep all my nets there, all my towels. This is a box of just junk and random bits and bobs. This is all spare heaters, wave makers, filters, stuff like that. And then this is just like a wee nice area. I've got my plaque there. My wee boy made this and my partner drew the koi fish. So yeah, I was going to get rid of the rack, but somebody bought all the tanks off me and I thought, why not use it as storage? It'll look well. Plus it gets everything off of here and from away from here. and it makes it just look, everything has its place then. It looks a bit more neat and tidy. But yeah, that does it for that. So yeah, big shout out to Phil Clark at Elite Logos for You. He had these sent over from England in a couple of days. And he's very cheap. I couldn't get over the price of these. I would highly recommend Phil at Elite Logos for You. So anybody looking stickers or even jackets, polos, hats, all that fun stuff, he does all of that. So he could do anything you need for your logos or anything like that. He can do it. But yeah, really good quality. They're waterproof and they're good made. They're good, well made. Yeah, really happy with these. If you would like one of these, just private message myself. If you have me on Instagram, it's andys.fishroom. Private message me on there. I'm doing sticker swaps with people. I've got a lot of stickers coming and I've got a lot of stickers sent out. So if you're one of the ones that I've done a sticker swap with, your sticker has most likely already been sent by the time you see this. But yeah, that's the stickers. Really happy. Okay guys, that does it for an update. As I said, there's loads going on. Everything kind of happened all at once, and it just, once I start something I can't really stop, and then I start doing other things while I'm doing this one thing, and then it gets out of hand. But as I said, I'm still new to the whole YouTube thing, so I'm finding it kind of hard to be able to pick the camera up and show myself doing things, because I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out a way of how to do like a time lapse of me doing something, like say I'm doing a water change. I want to do have a camera sitting behind me watching me while I do the water change, how I clean it and drain the water down, fill it back up, so forth, So I'm trying to figure out how to do all that stuff. Hopefully in the future I will be able to do that. But I want to give a big shout out to Aquarium Adventures as well. Graeme, I've been chatting to him quite a lot and he's been really helpful. I'm sure anybody who's watching this video has probably heard or seen of him. If you haven't, I'll put a link to his channel down below and you can go and check him out. But yeah, big shout out to him. He's been amazing help and pointing me in the right direction of how to record myself, how to speak, and ideas on what to do. The biggest thing he told me was I say a lot, which I know I do, but I'm trying not to. But yeah, that's it for the update. I'm hopefully going to have a lot more stuff coming out very soon on the plants, and I might go down the route of running CO2. Still thinking about it. I'm not sure. Everything points towards doing it because it's just really good for your plants and stuff. Plants. I don't know plants. I don't know the names of plants. I know a couple. That's it. I don't know how to grow plants. This is all trial and error for me. I've kept community tanks before, but I've always had the bigger cichlids, and planted community tank is completely new to me. So please bear with me, and hope that it all doesn't go pear-shaped and everything dies. But yeah, I hope you like this video. If you hit that thumbs up, that'd be great. And if you haven't already done so, if you can subscribe, that'd be amazing too. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.